And a great Thursday morning to everyone. Paul Sinopiatis here, aka NGRU Storm of the NGRU Planners Association Console Division. Glad to be with you guys today. Hope everybody's doing well. Yes, we're back in Diablo 4, so welcome. Welcome. Grab a seat, grab a drink, and come with me on this morning journey. As it says in the title, we're going to be hitting the Kurast Undercity for boss materials and loot. So let's jump straight in. So we're queuing. We're getting to those wonderful screens that everybody's like, oh man, is it ever going to end? You know, like now it's a black screen, that sort of thing. Got up this morning, checked the mail, did the normal stuff, the email, to be specific. The job search continues. Haven't come across anything that I am overtly enamored of. So it's just going to be a matter of, hey, we're going to have to wait and continue to search, and hopefully something cool is going to come up. In the meantime, thought I'd share another live stream with everyone, and let's get cracking. I'm going to get me a little drink of Coke Zero here, and we'll get started. Oh, that's so good. All right. So yeah, we're running a Bloodwave Necro with gear as prescribed by MaxRollGG. Shout out to them for providing an amazing website for all Diablo 4 gamers who can, go to this website and find out what builds are most popular right now. So a lot has changed in Season 7. We started off with a lot of different builds on tiers and how everything runs. And as the season goes through and people begin to get a little bit more experience with each of these builds, things often change. So currently, according to maxroll.gg, your S tier list for builds are Bloodwave Necro riding on the top, followed closely by the Cataclysm Druid. The Earthquake Barb is also very popular, great AoE there. Rain of Arrows Rogue, I've seen some videos on YouTube from some other content creators. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun if you're interested in doing something along those lines. The Death Trap Rogue, and then the Bone Spirit Necro, but the Bloodwave remains solely on the top. Now, the funny thing about it was how builds that were on the top tier, that were on the S tier list, got bumped down, not just to A, but to B. So currently on the B tier list, we have the Touch of Death Spiritborn, the Payback Spiritborn, followed by the Stinger Spiritborn, and the Rock Splitter Thorns Spiritborn. The Hoded Barb dropped down out of the top. The Upheaval Barb, followed by the Meteor Sorceress, the Fireball Sorceress, and the Lightning Spear Sorceress. Now, we heard a lot of hype at the very beginning of the season about, sorceresses and how some things had been changed, and it looked really good, and it performed, really good on the public test servers. But as the season went on and people began to realize, some of the shortcomings of these builds, naturally, MaxRollGG dropped these back so that they could give the individuals who go to their website, people like you and me, the skinny on what's hot and what's not. So, again, I trust them. These guys have a great website set up. They do a fantastic job. Perhaps at a later point when I start recording videos offline, I can take you there, show you some of the stuff. But trust me when I tell you, maxroll.gg is one of the best. I know when I was in Diablo 3 heavily, I used Icy Veins, and Icy Veins continues to be a very good source of information. But me, I prefer maxroll.gg. So, the build is pretty much the same as we've always had. I got a bunch of junk, as you can see. I'm just going to bring up my profile and we'll be able to go through stuff one piece at a time. The Heir of Perdition Masterwork 12 of 12. This is a 2GA. This was created at the jeweler in Saragar. So for those of you who are having difficulties finding some of the mythics that you need, uh, uh, gamers who have been with Diablo 4 for a while understand, hey, I can always go to the jeweler and create these things. For those of you who are just stepping in and are saying, where do I find these things? Who do I run? Well, I mean, there are the bosses. You can run Duriel or you can run Undariel. Duriel is usually a pretty easy clap. I mean, I don't have any issues with him, but Undariel can be a little bit of a pain in the backside. So, you know, making the stuff that you need over at the jeweler is more than just a viable way to go about things. This came out of 2GA. I'm very, very happy about it. It was a great roll. Next, the Shroud of False Death. This is a 1GA Masterwork 12 of 12. I'm very happy we're using a Bach Zal rune word, Salatian Titanic Strength. So, has a good thing, really makes a difference for you. Let's get on to the gloves, which are 2GA Archon Gauntlets of the Ultimate Shadow. Now, one of the things that most people don't understand when they go to a website like MaxRollGG, they look at the equipment that's prescribed for their specific build, and they're like, "Well, man, I can't find the runic cleats of butt stomping." You know, I understand that, and that was one of my initial misunderstandings. Here's a trick, guys. If you can find a 1GA, a 2GA, a 3GA item that offers at least 2 of the affixes that you need, guess what? You can, in fact, we're going to go back and I'm going to show you right quick. You can go back to the jeweler, or not to the jeweler, but to the occultist there in whichever city that you prefer. I like Saragar. I have favorited Saragar. The Artificer's Stone is there, and then everything is laid out in this wonderful horseshoe kind of thing, and it makes it really easy to pick up and go where you need to go. So as you can see, Saragar is a little bit busy on T4 this morning, but let's go on ahead and run over and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So this is the bottom of your horseshoe. Anything you want to sell, bring it to Islebart. Here is the jeweler. And look, remember what we talked about, going and creating stuff? Let's get over to that area. So right here, rune crafting, mythic uniques. All of the items that most of your builds are going to need are right here. And you can go down and select it. So let's say the Heir of Perdition. You want to craft one. It requires certain items. The materials are 2 Resplendent Sparks, 6 Jaw runes, 6 Q runes, and 6 Gar runes. If you have these materials, you can come to her and boom, you can craft this. It's no issue at all. The same with any of the other things that you might need. The Ring of Starless Skies, Harlequin Crest, the Shroud of False Death, the Grandfather, Tyrell's Might, on and on and on. You can craft these things right here instead of having to run bosses to do so.
Well.
And speaking about what we talked about a little bit earlier, how do you say that? Aoifni? Aoifni? I don't know. That sounds like almost like a Gaelic word for I farted. I could be wrong. But anyway, you can come to the occultist with an item that has 2 of the affixes that you need. Talk with her and go over, hang on, let's get over this way, right here. So let's show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, let's say we're looking at this one specific ring, okay? Now, this is a legendary. It's a 750 attack power ring. Once you see a 1GA, it immediately jumps to 800. So let's say I see, okay, I need maximum life on this ring, on the ring that's prescribed, but let's say by MaxRollGG, and I need increased damage, 23% increased damage, but I need something different than critical strike. what I can do is go down, select critical strike chance. That's the one that I don't want to keep. Let's take a look at the possible affixes that we could get. Here they are, all of them. Now, re-rolling for some of this stuff is not the easiest thing to do, okay? It costs money. Old Man Cajun was working on trying to get a specific item with a specific, or he had the item, he needed a specific affix. He ended up spending over $1 billion in gold and still didn't get it. Does that mean that this is not a very viable method? No, it's a very viable method. All of it is based on RNG. Stuff towards the top of the list tends to pop up a whole lot more often than stuff farther down the list on possible affixes. So just kind of keep that in mind. It doesn't have to have the exact same name. It could be a different kind of boot, a different kind of glove, a different kind of ring. But as long as you have two of the affixes that you need, you can come here and re-roll for the third. Also, another one of the things that you can do is change the aspect on the ring right here. So we're going to select an item. Let's say it was this ring. We didn't want sacrificial. We wanted something different. We can always change that affix by going to the Codex of Power, and you can see all of the different aspects that you have discovered, and this is by salvaging stuff. So this goes back to one of the very first videos that I did. Salvage, salvage, salvage. Cash is going to come. Cash will come to you. As you increase in difficulty level, the money drops, the gold drops tend to be a lot higher. I mean, currently I'm sitting at 2.4 billion. I would have had 2.6 billion, but I had my nephew and one of his friends log in last night. Old Man Cajun and I were doing our best to level them. They didn't have money. Money's something they're going to need. I gave them each 100 million. But being able to do this, being able to swap stuff out like that, is what has made all the difference in the world for me, and understanding that I don't have to have the exact item that they're prescribing as long as I can build it. Okay, heading back into Upper Kurast, we'll continue to talk about the gear that I'm wearing. My bird, my horse. And ding, 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 we are back. Okay, let me go up and we're going to get back to the overview. Okay, so the gloves. 2 GAs with everything that's required. Masterwork 12 of 12. I'm very pleased with them. The quintessential piece needed for the Blood Wave Necromancer, Kasemi's Legacy. Folks, I have searched and searched and searched and search some more to see if I could get better than a 1 GA with the GA where I need it, which is chance for Bloodwave to deal double damage. That's the one you're looking for. You want that as high as possible. So I'm doing the best that I can with what I've got. We've got a couple of, I believe it's Grand Topaz in them. So, I mean, we're bumping our intelligence up by 120. The boots, the Sovereign Greaves of Assistance, initially started with no GA, found these 1 GAs that I could do some work on, and lo and behold, here we are. Same thing with the Title Bonebreaker. I mean, the Bonebreaker, I think, is the preferred simply because it offers 1 or 2 things that other items don't, but other items will work as well. As long as you have 2 of the affixes, you can re-roll for the third. You can change the aspect. It's all good. This also has a rune word in it. Give me a minute. We're going to scroll down. This is the Igni Zax rune, Bomber and Reckless Sacrifice. And it is pretty cool. Now, this is the one that makes things a little freaky for people, because sometimes this, let's read what it says. Stores offering every 3/10 of a second. Cast a non-basic skill to gain the stored offering up to 500 offerings. Now, Your next non-basic skill, I think this is what the rune word does. Your next non-basic skill cast spends all of your primary resource. That's all of your essence, guys, and deals up to 100% increased damage based on the percentage of the resource spent. So if you spend 100% of your resource, 100% more damage. Now, this is why on this build it's very, very important to make sure that the evade temperings are on your equipment. All right, go up and talk about the amulet. This is what I found, the Sacrificial Ocelot's Eye. Now, this is prescribed as a 4GA on the maxroll.gg site. I have only found a 1GA, but keep in mind, folks, if you find an amulet that has intelligence, that one affix plus X amount of percentage to intelligence, and a skill, either Coalesced Blood or Tides of Blood, you can re-roll for the other affix. And it makes a huge, huge difference. This one also has one of the witch gems, the occult gems, as prescribed by MaxRollGG. I don't recall specifically which one. We're using a 1GA ring. Again, this was one that I had to build. And we are using another 1GA ring. Again, one that I had to build, and each of these has a legendary occult gem in them, as prescribed by maxroll.gg. I'm sorry for the I just noticed down there in the lower left-hand corner, there's a guy wanting to sell a Bach rune for $1 billion. That's total BS, guys. Total BS. He should be selling that for $500 million. In fact, I'm going to make a comment, and they're probably going to get pissed, but oh well. Here goes. Let's get over to the chat. We're going to roll over to trade, and I'm going to say, wow, overpriced. All right. Trying to concentrate here on getting the spelling right, because that's the last thing I want to do is make a comment and my spelling be wrong. And my spelling was wrong anyway. I forgot the E. Ah! That's bad. That's bad. Okay. With all of the blah blah out of the way, we're running Kurast Undercity. Now, if you have done all of the quests here in Kurast, the Undercity quest is what will allow you to get where I am at. You have to complete them all. Once those have been completed, what's going to happen is you're going to start getting these tribute drops from various places. We're going to be running Tribute of Titans. Some of these you have to be in torment level to run. Others, like the Tribute of Pride, the Magic Tribute, you do not have to be in torment levels to actually run these. But we want boss materials. Why? So that we can run bosses over and over and begin to find some of the items that we really need. In other words, how about a 2GA or a 3GA or a 4GA Kasemi's Legacy? That would tickle me pink. I would just be thrilled, because the more GAs that you have, when you temper the gear, the higher stuff gets, the more effective your character is. Now, keep in mind, once you reach this level and you start putting on Paragon points, I'm at 249 Paragon right now, it's very, very important to ensure that your Paragon boards are correct. And again, on MaxRollGG, they take you all the way through it and everything is good. All right, so here's how you do this. Walk up to the Spirit Brazier and you can select which tribute you'd like to run. I'm going to be running a Tribute of Titans. All right. And there is a bargain that is optional. And usually what I do is just for grins and giggles, because I'm trying to get rid of some of my obols, because obols, remember, we used to use those for gambling and we would find good stuff. Well, they've nerfed the old gambling dude out of existence. I can't seem to ever get any GA, 1 GA plus anything from the dude we used to gamble from. And on top of it, Blizzard has nerfed drops. This is a fact, okay? But the comment that was made by the dev team or by the individual whose webpage I was reading, the reason that they did this was so that when a GA item, 1 GA or better, drops, it is much better quality than it was before. I wish they'd just left it alone. So I'm going to use my obols, and I'm going to go with chaotic uniques. Who knows? Maybe something will drop that'll just tickle me pink. And if not, you know, I've got 2 people that I'm working on leveling right now, my nephew and his friend, a Cataclysm Druid and an Earthquake Barb. Maybe I'll get a unique that they can use and I can give it to them. Because remember, uniques can be traded before they are masterworked. Once you start masterworking things, it ties it to your account. You cannot trade mythics. It's unfortunate, but that's the way Blizzard has the game set up. All right, so we're going to go on ahead, open the portal. Ding, and the thing opens, and bingo, we're in the Kurast Undercity, getting ready to do some stomping. Oh, that's good. All right, so here is how this works. Before I get busy, the first thing that I am going to do is I am going to potion and incense up. Now, as long as you stay within the glowing white circle, if you will notice, there's a time up on the top right-hand portion of your screen. Floor 1 of 3.
My skills to use.
Yeah, Subo, you go ahead and put your skills to use. Under that is actually the time that you have to run this in. Let's take a look at the map. Now, we have 1, 2, 3 of these altar kind of things that we have to go over, activate, and clear. You have to do this within the time limit that's given to you, 75 seconds. Here's the bonus. There are certain monsters that you can kill while you're going through here that actually put time on the clock. There's some small, I refer to them as Time Lords. I mean, I was a Doctor Who fan growing up, still am for for that part, but that's why I call these things Time Lords. When you kill them, they put time on your clock. You've got smaller Time Lords. They give you, I think, like 6 seconds. So if you can kill 2 of them side by side, hey, that's 12 seconds plus on the clock. But there's big Time Lords that exist in here, and you'll notice them. It's a little white icon with little horns, looks like a creepy skull. These guys like hanging out in these corner areas. They like the out-of-way places. They don't want to hang out in the middle of everything. So when you get here and you look at your map, put in your mind the route that you're going to travel. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit this first altar right here. From there, what I'm probably going to do is go up and hit the second altar and then turn back around and try to come into some of these corners. And I'm dropping a pin on the different places that I'm going to come. So straight up, knock out the 2 altars, hit these 2 corners looking for the big Time Lord. Come up here, knock out the last altar, and then get up here and go to the next level. You run 3 levels, and then you have a boss, okay? So, on the mini-map, you can see where they're grouped up. So let's get to hustling. We know how we want to run this. All right, so we're going to come up here. Boom. knock those guys out, pick up my blood orbs. There's another big pile of them right over here. That looks like yummy stuff. Now, if you'll notice the Kurast Undercity below the mini-map, what that does is it tells you the level of attunement that you have. I better go back and get those blood orbs or I'm going to be in a bind. Get rid of him. I'm already behind on time. So, here's a Time Lord. Smack him one. Brought a little bit more time. Let's get these guys out of the way.
I need more time.
Oh, man. I hate it when I do that. Boom. Let's knock those guys out. All right. Here is the first spirit beacon. They're not altars. They are spirit beacons. We knocked everybody out. We're going to go up the side here, and lo and behold, we have another Time Lord. We're going to keep running. Knock these clowns out. Go up, grab the blood orbs. Remember, Blood Wave Necromancer, you depend heavily on those blood orbs. Let's drop a nice blood wave right there and continue to move along. So we have cleared 2 so far. We're going to run up. We have a Time Lord here. We want that. All right. Now, as you get close to these big Time Lords, you're going to see their icons appear on your mini-map. They're around. It's just you gotta look for them. All right, I'm gonna go run down here. There's a Time Lord right there. A small one, but Time Lord nonetheless. We can use that. All right, let's go back down here. I don't see a big Time Lord down here, so let's get out of here. 53 seconds. It's counting down. We gotta move. We gotta hustle. Let's go on ahead and blast these guys out. Got them. All right, we're going to continue to move up. Get these clowns out of my way. Moving up, here is the next spirit beacon. Get over here, slam these guys. Get this done as quickly as possible. All right, moving on. We're going to move up. We have a group of 2 Time Lords here. All right, so you'll notice at the very top, it's blinking. That means that I can get off this level. There is the big Time Lord. See him with the horns? Blam. We've got him. That added some time on the clock.
I need more time.
We're going to go on ahead and kill those 2 Time Lords. And as soon as you get out of here, the time stops. So we're currently at 59 seconds to complete the next level. So let's talk about what you see. Oh, 82. We got a bonus time. Let's talk about what you see directly under the mini-map. If you'll notice, you see a blue line, and it's annotated by Roman numerals. That is attunement. To be able to get the best rewards or get the rewards that you have put in for, you have to reach an attunement level of 4 by the 3rd dungeon. Okay, because the 4th place that you go kill the boss. That's where you get your rewards. So we're going to have to do some work here. We're going to look at the map again. All right, so there's a lot going on here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to come around. We're going to knock out this thing. We're going to come around back here, knock out these 2 things, and hopefully find a big Time Lord down here. Then we're going to come over and catch this spirit beacon. Move straight ahead, carry this spirit beacon. This spirit beacon next. And then the grand beacon, the big beacon, and then off to the next level. All right. I've got to... But see, these are going to give me time as well. This is where it kind of gets difficult in choosing your route. So we're just going to hit it. And do the best we can. Now those, oh yes indeed, there's lots of people here. All right, I'm going to continue to move down this direction. I'm going to knock out these guys in the way. And boom, first spirit beacon. Let's make sure we've got blood orbs. Slam that clown, slam this clown. That is done. I've got to look at the map right quick. I have got to go this way. Hit this spirit beacon. Clear it.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, the spirit beacon is clear. It does not look like there's a Time Lord down there. We're going to go down here, through here. No Time Lord. Moving up. Now, the way that you get this attunement is not just by doing the spirit beacons. You've also got to do, you've got to kill stuff. Blam. Done. Okay, we just got time there. 88 seconds. Perfect. Let's keep rolling up. We've got to get more done. I see 2 Lime Lords. Oh, nice, nice, nice. You see him? You see him? We got the big boy back here. Let's go slap him in the face. He's done. 107 seconds on the clock. 2 Time Lords closing in on me. Perfect. Exactly what I needed. All right, we're going. Guys, you need to get out of my way so I can go where I got to go. Sound like a sportscaster here. Going this way, going that way. He's juking, he's shoving. All right, let's keep moving up. Guys, leave me alone. I will hurt you. Continuing to move. Got a good group here. Wonderful. Super. All right, we're going to continue to move down the map, around through. We're at 116 seconds. We've got a little bit of time. There's a big group down here. Let's go clap these clowns right quick. Thank goodness for the Pyrenado. Pyrenado comes in clutch once again. All right, and Spirit Beacon is lit. All right, have we got all the beacons? Yes, we do. We're going for the Grand Spirit Beacon right now. Got to do a little bit of stomping and knocking people out in here for the Grand Spirit Beacon to give you the okay to go ahead. There it is. We're at 71 seconds. We're moving into the 3rd dungeon. Now, before we get moving, we'll check and see how we're doing on potions and everything. And keep in mind, as long as you stay within these glowing white walls, your timer is not going to move. So we're at 92 seconds. It looks like we've just got a little bit more to get so that we can get all of our reward upgrades. So it looks like we're almost at 4, but we've still got to kill a few big groups. Let's take a look at this level. Oh, fun, fun. So we need to come down straight, loop in here to see if there's a big Time Lord. We're going to knock this out. Then we'll come up through the back, hopefully see a Time Lord. We have 3 Spirit Beacons and a Grand Spirit Beacon here. So plan it out before you move. It'll make a much, much bigger difference for you in any case. So let's roll. There we go. One good group. Okay, so if you'll notice, attunement just went straight up. We're going to knock these clowns out a little bit more. All right, we want to blast this out of existence, and we have Time Lords coming in. And we've got a bunch of little goblins, which I'm really not that interested in. All right, let's keep moving. We have 2 Time Lords here to clap. Thank you, Pyrenado, for grouping them for me. It doesn't look like there's a Time Lord back there, but there is one of these egg sack whatever thingies. We're going to go ahead and blast it out of the way. Blam, we've got those guys done. 2 more Time Lords up here. Let's hit them. Hi, guys. Remember me? I am Mr. Clappage. Big group right there.
I'm not ready yet.
Another big group right there. All right, I'm going to take a quick look at the map. I see which way I need to go. Straight up the center. Activate the Spirit Beacon and drop a wave. We knocked everything out there in one go. Time Lord coming in. All right, let's keep hustling up. Let's knock these guys out. We're at 114 seconds. I see you guys trying to put the freezer door on me. I ain't blind, though. All right.
I'm not ready yet.
Going ahead and slap that out. All right, I know I've missed some stuff. I have. Let's go back and get them. We're doing pretty good on time right now. We're not hurting any at all. We still haven't found the big boss, Time Lord. There he is.
I need more time.
All right, so we got our bonus there. Let's go up and see the big boy. I think he came down. I think he came down to pay us a visit, which is just fine. Get this going. At least the ground is already decrepified. All right, we're doing good. I believe all of my beacons are lit. Yes, they are. Let's get out of here and get over to the exit. Dun, 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 dun. And lo and behold, we be gone. Boop. Grab a quick vape. I'm using one of Beard's new product back when vaping was still vaping and not such a, oh, it's evil, it's unhealthy. Yeah, I'm still here. Beard was one of the companies that produced some pretty great e-liquids. Well, now they're doing, you know, based on all of the federal nonsense that's come down about vaping, they're doing the small disposables, and I am vaping strawberry cereal, and oh my gosh, is it good. I was never a huge fan of the Beard products, although they did make some good e-liquids. Their strawberry cereal is strawberry cereal donut milk is what it's called, and oh Lord, this is good stuff, folks. Alright, so we've gotten all of our reward upgrades. We have reached an attunement level of 4. All we got to do is go up and knock out the boss. And single clap. Bye. Nice knowing you. Oh, yum. Tasty. Look at all the goodies. Okay, the white blobs we know are experienced. We're going to head and pick everything else up. Give me that. Give me that living steel. Give me that ring. All right, and then back out to do it again. And we're leaving the dungeon. Let's check and see what we got. Supposedly, we should have at least one unique. Loading screen, black screen, and here we are. Perfect. Okay, let's check the inventory. There it is. There it is. We picked up a Scoundrel's Kiss unique, and I'm pretty sure I already had this in the Black River Scythe. So what we're going to do is I'm going to drop that Scoundrel's job off. Let's go over here to deposit, and I'm going to drop this one off. All the rest of this stuff I'm taking to the blacksmith over here to be gotten rid of. And here be the blacksmith. He's got quite the shop.
You look like you've seen battle.
Yeah. Boom.
Something new at these.
Okay, very good. Let's go back over to the Kurast Undercity entrance. I always get lag here for some strange reason. I'm not sure why. And I'm on a gig up and a gig down fiber optic. It's really strange. Doesn't help, though, that Sony is, I believe, I could be 100% wrong. Disclaimer, I could be 100% wrong, but I think Sony has throttled upload speeds. Okay, so let's do it again. We're going to go with a Tribute of Titans. Bargain optional. And see, all of these things, you don't have to do the bargains, but why not? You know, I've got obols, I might as well do it. Alright, everything's good. We're going to open the portal, accept. The door opens, and we go in once again. Now, just for grins and giggles, I'm going to go on ahead and drink another elixir, get some incense burning. I sound like a stoner. Alright, here we go. So we need to drink the elixir of fortitude. Glug, glug, glug. And incense, incense, and more incense. Alright, let's take a look at the map. So you know the drill. So, come out here, hopefully, I mean, I don't know, there might be something up there. I know I've got to hit these 2 spirit beacons, I've got to hit this spirit beacon, and then I've got to come here. So it's just kind of a hope we can find, you know, the big bad dude, the big bad Time Lord. Okay, there's our first group knocked out. This one always kind of, I get stuck on walls and doors and all that kind of stuff. And that's simply because of the fact that this is so twisty, curvy nonsense. Okay, there was no big Time Lord back there. But we'll go on ahead and move through as quickly as we possibly can. Because remember, we are on the clock. Alright, no scene, no Time Lords yet. What about back there is where we came from. 5 seconds until I can drop anything. Let's just keep moving. I'm losing time. 2 Time Lords here, perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Pick up some more blood orbs. I believe I've got 2 Time Lords converging on me. Alright. Good, good, good. We'll knock out this big crew. Gonna keep moving. Come on, man. We ain't got time. Got a little bit of time there. I see the boss. I see the boss. You see him? Up at the top. We got to get him quick. I'm running behind on time here, folks. Alright, we've got a spirit beacon here. Let's go on ahead and crunch this and be done with it. We're going to move on to the next spirit beacon as soon as I can get my crazy old butt around the corner. Come on, man. Okay, I've got a couple of Time Lords in here. That will work. I'm going to get this spirit beacon lit. Get these guys knocked out as quickly as possible. We've got a couple of more Time Lords here. Alright, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. I see 2 more Time Lords there. There we go. We have got everything ready. Let's get in and get to the next level. Wow. Almost expired on time there. That was a little tough. Alright, same drill. Let's see which way we're going to go. I know I'm going to have to come back through here, so that's going to be the first one, then this one, then this one, then the Grand Spirit Beacon. Alright, let's go. Another mess going to be in my way right there. Perfect. Pyronado came in clutch. We have 2 Time Lords coming up. We just smashed 2 of them. We have 2 more up here. Let's smash them. Now remember too, you've gotta kill critters as well. Alright. I see. Time Lord. Another Time Lord. Let's keep going. No big Time Lords back here. Oh, come on, man. You mean to tell me I didn't? There we go. Now we're talking. Got a little bit of time there for that big kill. Let's get this spirit beacon taken care of. That one is done. Moving on. Got another big group here. Let's just go on ahead, smash them. 2 Time Lords coming around the corner. Got both of those in one go. Not seeing anybody else. Let's keep rolling. 2 more Time Lords here. And some other ones that will provide me with a little bit of time. Any little bit of time that you can get will make the difference for you. Here's another Spirit Beacon. Go ahead and clap him and be done with this. Time Lord incoming. Arrival imminent. Perfect. Oh, nose itch at the wrong damn time. Is there a Time Lord down here? No, there's not. Excuse me, guys. Alright, here's a spirit beacon. Let's get it done. Clap this really quickly. Here's the big guy. This spirit beacon is finished. Let's hit the grand spirit beacon. I didn't see the big guy. Of course, I didn't really look for him hard. Knock these guys out. Grab your blood orbs. Okay, that's done. Perfect. Event complete. We can move on to the next level. Alright, so that's 2 levels so far. We have 1 more. We have to reach attunement rank 4 here. This looks like it's going to be lots of fun. Alright, let's check and see what we've got here. Boy, these beacons are in bad spots. This is not going to be the easiest thing to do. It's not just the beacons, it's these other things too. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run down to this area, grab this. Hopefully we'll see a big Time Lord in this corner. Come up here, grab this spirit beacon, come around, grab this, grand spirit beacon, and then on to the final level. And we've got to hit attunement rank 4 this time around. So any big groups that you see are going to make a world of difference for you. Here we go. Got my blood orbs. Let's crush this. Time Lords. 2 of them. 3 of them. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Are you down here, big boy? No, he's not. Alright, so we're going to go up through the center here. Alright, nothing here, nothing here. We got to keep moving.
I'm not ready yet.
He's not ready. That's 7 seconds that I did not need to waste. Alright, moving. Hey, 2 Time Lords. Slam. Spirit Beacon. Got all of them in one go. That was perfect. Alright, we're going to knock this out. Time Lord. Back around the corner. Another big group. Thank you. Needed that. I think we've hit attunement 4 already. Perfect. Spirit Beacon. That is done. Alright, we're going to come down. We're going to knock out this thing. Done. Right now, it's just a matter of trying to get as many of these guys knocked out as possible. 2 Time Lords, top side, plus the big boy. They're done. Grab the beat. There he is. Die. Oh yeah, I gotta love that. Alright, and we're gonna go straight to the last spirit beacon, which we just got. I thought that was gonna be a grand beacon. It wasn't. Okay, perfect. So we now have attunement rank 4, and we're going to kill the boss. Oh, sorry about that. Needed a drink. Okay. Up the tunnel. Clap. Oh, we just earned a trophy. The Kurast Cleanser. Alright. Lots of stuff here. Let's pick it all up. Got a lack rune. Oh, mate. And? Perfect. Pick up a few blood orbs. Not that I really needed to. And let's leave the dungeon. Wow, that's a good vape. Cool. Okay, let's see what we got here. So we did get a unique, one that's not particularly for my character, Mad Wolf's Glee. I don't have it. These kind of things I usually keep, because you never know. Somebody may be looking for this in the trade channel. Now, I'm not about gouging people, okay? I refuse to do that. I think it's wrong. If I see somebody needs this, you know, a 1GA sells for around 500 million or a little bit better. I could sell this for, you know, 150, 250 million and make a little bit of cash. Why not? All right. Let's get everything here situated. There we go. Wrong button again. Now it's correct. Let's go again. All right. We're going to go with the Tribute of Titans. I'm not going to go with a bargain this time, I don't think. I don't see any reason to. Okay, reward upgrades, boss summoning items, starting time 75 seconds, time bonus penalty minus 25%, potion drop penalty minus 30%. This is why it is important. A, upgrade your potions, and B, make sure that you have enough armor on your character at base level to go in and do what you need to do. All right. Wrong button. Open the portal. Accept. Let's get in here and get things done. All right. We are here. We're good on potions. All right. I know I need to come down in here and then roll back through, grab the 3 spirit beacons, and go on ahead and roll up. So off we go. There's our first set of kills. Continue rolling. Knocked all those guys out. I'm going to go down here. Let's kill this thing.
I need more time.
I'm looking for one. I'm looking for Time Lords. I'm not seeing them. I'm not seeing them. There we go. Now we're talking. All right. So we've got to knock that thing out. Let's take these guys out in one fell swoop. Time Lord in front of me. There's another Time Lord down. We need to knock this beacon out. That's done. Moving up. Oh, what a wonderful group that was. All right. That's done. Might as well clean these clowns out. We've got some time on the clock. Let's go up here. Oh. Pyrenado came in clutch, but not exactly when I wanted it. There was another Time Lord we just knocked out. And I've got one more spirit beacon down here in addition to this freaking thing. Alright, we've got it. Grab it. Leave me alone. These guys keep following me. Alright, we've got one more beacon down here we've got to knock out. 2 Time Lords. Perfect. Let's get this other one down. I didn't actually go the way that I wanted to go, but that's okay.
I'm not ready yet.
That's done. Let's get out of here. Still haven't found the big boy, but that's okay. We've got 105 seconds on the board. Nice group here. Might as well go ahead and knock them out since we have the time. And here's another big group. All of this going towards my attunement. Alright, on to the next level. I think we came out of there pretty good on time. Alright. $109 seconds on the clock. Okay, I saw a time, see him right there? So, let's see how we're going to do this. Up, around, over, grab, go. That's a grand spirit beacon, and then on to the top. So, we know which way we've got to go. Let's hustle.
I'm not ready yet.
That worked out well. Okay, we're going through this door. We need these two guys. I want some more time on the clock. I'm not seeing any big boys back here, but there is a mess of them. We've got good time on the clock, so let's knock out a few of them. We have a couple of Time Lords here. There's one of them. There's another one. Let's knock this beacon out. Got a Time Lord through the door. Alright, continuing to run. Let's pick up some orbs. Here's the big boy. Alright, blood orbs, blood orbs. Moving, 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 moving.
I'm not ready yet.
There we go. Spirit beacon. Get these clowns knocked out first. Got one more attached to it. This is done. Alright, continuing to move. Let's go across. There's another good group of them right there. That was a Time Lord, I think. Alright, I think we've got all of our beacons except for the Grand. I think we got that done. On to the next level. Woof. I'm going to tell you what, you got to run quick. I think that, honestly, I believe that a Blood Surge would work better in here. And the reason I say that is because of the fact that Blood Surge is more AoE. Now, Blood Surge is not as strong, not anywhere near as strong as a Blood Wave on bosses. So, oh wow, this one's going to be a pain in the ding-ding. Alright, so I'm just going to come down straight. Go across and grab this one. Come up, grab this one, and then go over here. Now that's the plan. Is it going to work that way? Probably not. Go look at that group following me. Remember, we still got to get attunement. There's a Time Lord back there, too. Alright, I don't see a boss in this corner, but I do see a mess of them. Didn't grab blood orbs. That was stupid of me. Alright, moving, moving. Nice little passel of them there. And here we've got a bunch of Time Lords. Look at that. Gotta love it. Continuing to move. You need to sit down, son. Alright, going across. Here's the Spirit Beacon. Let's get it done. Alright, you guys have got to die. And then this clown's got to die. And that beacon is done. Get these other guys out of my way so that I can travel. Alright, nice group.
I'm not ready yet.
2 Time Lords. There's the big boy. I want him. We want to kill that clown. Stuck on a corner. $104 on the clock. Oh, man. I hate this place. It's too damn tight. Okay, we've got another Spirit Beacon right back here. And a big boy Time Lord. Oh, Pyronado came in clutch.
I'm not ready yet.
Done. We've got one more beacon that we have to knock out. Come on, fingers, work. Spirit Beacon. Knock out most of them in one go. Last one here. Grab what we need. I've got a little bit of time. Okay, we have reward upgrades 4 of 4. This should be the boss. And indeed it is. I hate this one. I hate this one.
I have devoured many.
Because this is what it does to me. It always blows me back like that.
I cannot use that.
Come on.
You know death is
Same thing.
I cannot.
Get in there.
you have strength. I wonder are your fangs.
There we go. Finally got her. Give her one last one just for good measure. Kurast Undercity is done. Alright, and as you can see, the drops without that are just crap. Without the, like the upgrade. I mean, it's just poor. We didn't get anything at all. Not even a 1 GA. And it's gotten to the point to where a lot of the Diablo 4 players are really beginning to question why Blizzard nerfed the drops the way that they did. It just, probably because everything's so overpowered now. But no, I don't want to go to Saragar. Let's go out. And I'm going to drop by the blacksmith and get all of this stuff taken care of. And that will be the end of today's stream. So the Kurast Undercity is a viable way, not just to get runes, not just to get boss materials, but also there are other tributes that you can use to get possibility of a mythic drop, which, you know, thrill, everybody wants those. Alright, get back over here through all of the dang lag.
Come in, I don't bite.
I'm
Like I
sure you
used to
don't.
anyway.
Okay.
Good materials here.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, guys. Well, that is how you do the Kurast Undercity. Now, the one thing that I want to point out to all of you before I end the stream is this. There's a difference in these tributes. Tribute of Radiant Resolute, okay? That means it's just good for you. It does if you're going in with a party, Resolute's only for you. If you're going in by yourself, hey, it's fine, no big deal. But a Resolute offering only means that you're going to gain the benefit of said tribute. Tribute of Titans, that's for everybody. Okay, you see where it says United here? This means everybody in your group will get this. Back over, back over, back over. Resolute, Tribute of Ascendance, okay? Tribute of Harmony doesn't have like an identifier on it, but Resolute and United are two different things. Resolute, you get the bonuses. United, your entire party gets the bonus. So keep that in mind when you run the Kurast Undercity. But guys, hey, please feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to hear the feedback. If you guys like what you saw, remember, it's easy. Click the subscribe button, click the like button, because that gets me into the YouTube algorithm, and then, you know, hit the notification bell. That way you know when I'm going to do a stream. Usually I do my streams in the morning. Sometimes they're longer, sometimes they're shorter, depending on what I'm doing. What I'm going to do eventually is, you know, try to get a stream where we have a full party of 4 showing you guys how we do our leveling and all of that kind of stuff. But thank you for stopping by. I've enjoyed your company, and thank you for your support. I'm very grassroots with this. I don't have like the big computer system set up. I am running this from a PS4. I do have a camera, which I may start using again at some point. But for right now, we're just going to stick with what we've got. Anyway, thank you guys. Appreciate you stopping by. It was great spending time with you. I hope to see you all again soon. Take care.